everyone, I'm Mackayla. Welcome to the Soundtrack of Our Lives podcast. We are going to jump right in with the two hardest questions of all. Who are you and what have you been up to recently?
Why'd you point?
Go.
Okay,
You
sorry.
go first.
Oh, we are Double Identity. I'm Courtney,
I'm Arden.
and we just released a brand new single called "The Party" a couple days ago. So that's our biggest. What have we been up to? But we've also
Yay!
been in the studio working on other music too.
Ooh.
And playing shows and all of everything all the time.
So you mentioned new music. Can you share anything about it?
About the party that just came out or about the new music?
I guess you can do both. Up to you.
Okay. Well, the party, we've been working on this song for a year and a half. Maybe
Couple
I'll
years,
have
'cause
to check.
We had the branding ideas like well over a year and a half ago.
There's a little photo shoot on my Instagram that's like it's a crochet balloon dog that I actually have in my room and like the little mini disco ball
Mm-hmm.
that we have. So like ever since then it's been kind of like in the back of my head of like this would be cool. And then we have obviously this song called The Party. So I was like, okay, balloon dogs, party, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I'll have to check on the when I had the voice memo for the song though, because I remember I was walking around our kitchen at nighttime, like around the island table, like rewriting. I think it was ended up being the first verse. I don't know. Is that? Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
And
Neither
then-
of us were there. So
No, I mean maybe, maybe.
for that.
And then the new music is sonically sort of similar to the party,
Okay.
but like content-wise, what we really liked about the party's kind of like a bridge between those, like the past Talking to Ghosts and that whole era, and then the new stuff that we're working on. Because for those of you that are not familiar with our songs, they're very kind of heavy and
Yeah, Talking to Ghosts was like
sad.
really dark, like heavy, sad. So when we were like moving into the next project, we were like, not that we aren't gonna do that again, because everything's. If you've listened to the party, everyone listening to this podcast, obviously, it's got like a little mix, kind of the two.
Mhm.
I consider it like brighter, just because it's not as like heart-wrenching as Talking to Ghosts, I guess. but-
Lyrically, I feel like it's a love song because of the bridge, but I can understand that people will disagree with me when the chorus of the song is like, "Oh, you're constantly calling me like to try to get me back," sort of deal, and it is still talking about like an ex situation,
It
but
depends on your perspective, I guess. It's
Yeah.
whatever you want it to be, you know? Like,
It's the
it's a
beauty of a song.
exactly.
yeah.
Like, don't let me tell you what to think about the
But
song.
if I were gonna tell you, so yeah, I don't know. It's been a long time coming, and then it's weird that it's out also because you have this whole buildup of like making it up in your head of how it's gonna be, and then it actually takes shape, and then you're like,
Well,
okay, cool.
It
and
goes
then
from like
you just keep-
literally 5 people, including us, having heard it to like anyone can listen to it.
Mhm.
So it's just odd that it's like this thing that I've been listening to on my
My
phone
child.
for forever now. Like anyone can listen to it on their phone, which is cool. But it's always like that first initial listen when it comes out on Spotify is always kind of nerve-wracking because it's like, what if it uploaded weird and like it actually doesn't sound right
Mm.
when on Spotify?
I hate the first listen like on Spotify. when
Maybe
it's
nobody
out.
else thinks that, but that's what we always do. We're like, okay, we have to listen, make sure it's like, what if you uploaded the wrong MP3, even though that's
Right.
not possible.
And I'm,
I
like,
mean, it's
double,
possible,
triple
but you know what I
checking.
mean. So yeah,
I like
Yeah,
to make
that-
problems in my head sometimes. I think that's a very
That's how-
functional way
that's
to
how
live
you
life.
that's how you avoid the problem happening, is you worry
Yeah.
about it for no reason.
100%.
Right.
Yeah,
And then, yeah, that's how I am. I'm a pessimist, so I see all the bad in whatever's going to happen, and then I'm always pleasantly surprised when it works out.
See?
right.
There you go.
And then you like manage your expectations if it didn't.
Right. That my expectations are like much lower than how it actually turns out if it turns out bad.
Exactly.
See, I'm like that, but then I'm also delusional sometimes. So I have like a
You
very,
have to mix both of them.
yeah, potentially unhealthy mix of like,
Mhm.
oh, well, it's just gonna be
Well,
horrible and
I
no one's
think
gonna listen and everyone is gonna
I
love
think
it
to do
always.
anything in any sort of creative capacity, you have to have some like level of delusion.
Hmm.
If you're not delusional, I don't think you would be creative.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true. You need like
You
that
can't
little,
you can't be
you need
completely
that little
normal.
bit of delulu.
right. Like you have to think this is the best thing that's ever been created when you're creating something.
Right.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
And
why are
then you
you
can also
doing
be
it?
like, maybe it's the worst thing anyone's ever created, and then the next day you listen to the same exact thing and you're like, no, it's actually the best.
Well, that's
Hmm.
hard too because it's like when you make something, you're looking for everything wrong with it instead of just like
There's a post, I don't know if
enjoying
you've seen
things.
it, that's like when you make art, like maybe you just don't like it because it's yours.
Hmm.
So what I try to do is I'll be like, okay, if this artist that I really liked released this song, and then I like listen to it that way, I'm like, no, it's good. Like if this wasn't me, would I like it? And the answer is yes. So I think you have to take a little bit of that like
I try to do that like
self-deprecation out.
when we get the first master back to listen to for edits. I
Hmm.
try to like at least do one listen through where I'm not like thinking the words or I'm just trying to like be as not
It's
impartial,
hard though.
but like almost
Yeah.
like
If you
not
were a
zone out. I
stranger
feel like you
and
kind of
you
get
were
what I'm
listening
saying.
to it,
Right.
how
Trying
would
to
you
like
listen?
remove myself from it, but it's
Hmm.
so obviously intertwined because you have like, oh, what was it about? What was writing it? What was recording
I'd be
it?
like, no, that guitar riff right there, best part. It's like buried in the mix. I'm like, nope, that's
Well,
it.
sometimes too, there's in the new song, but there's also a couple ad libs at the end of the party too that I was like working in the studio and I think I was like on a phone call or something. So I wasn't really paying attention
Oh,
to
no,
what
I
Arden
was
was
doing them,
doing.
yeah.
Hmm.
So then when I hear like the mix, I'm like,
Okay,
ooh,
I remember
that's
when
nice.
we did it, it's at the end of the party, it's like the la da da da, like that
Hmm.
stuff. I was so that was at the very end, I think of the last day that we were recording. I was like so hungry. We had to like go to work as after like I was like teetering on the edge of just being like completely like slap happy and not
Hmm.
like I was doing it and I was having so much fun and it was flowing, but I was like, I don't know, like it was, I was like, is this even any good? Like we're doing it and I'm having fun. Am I gonna like hear it back and I'm gonna be like, well, that was a waste of like an hour. But it's like one of my favorite parts of the
That
song.
was a big thing we wanted to do this time around is have more like ad-libby stuff.
Hmm.
We had a little bit in Talking Ghost, but I feel like those are always the most fun parts of songs, typically.
Oh, and
So,
I don't know if
but they're like kind of hard to come up with like an ad lib because it's just like you have to be messing
the
around with it and then you have to
yeah.
remember what you did.
The oh my gosh, nope that I say before, I think it's the second chorus. That wasn't on purpose. Like I had done a take that was bad and I said that afterwards and I was like, "Wait, can we put that in?" So we did. So that was I don't know.
Yeah,
It
I
worked
think
out.
that, oh my God, you're never gonna get to see it right now. I kind of did as a joke too. Half the time it's the
I
stuff that
don't
you do as
remember.
a joke that like actually makes it in and works and sounds good.
That's the
So,
best part though. Because it has to be new to you because you
Hmm.
deconstruct it so much that then it's like not a real song for a long time.
well, and then by the time it gets to playing it live, it changes again. And
And
it's
the
like, why
Right.
party,
didn't you do it like this on the recording?
yeah,
But
that's me now with the we're never going out of fashion line. I sing fashion differently live now. And I'm like, oh, I should have
but
done it like that.
I feel like that's we're like taking over your podcast and just not letting you speak.
That's okay.
But yeah, I feel like that's kind of the like allure of going to a live show too. Because there's like some of my favorite artists like Sabrina Carpenter. I feel like I listen and like watch her live videos so much
Hmm.
that then when I hear the song on the radio, I like expect it to be like the little changes.
Gracie Abrams does that really well.
Yeah. And then it's like, oh, not this one, but it's fine.
But the party was the first song that I think we demoed out basically completely in Logic. Like normally we'll have voice memos and stuff that are like that's where the song starts.
Hmm.
So when we got in the studio, our producer was like, "So if you were just playing this acoustic, like how would you play it?" And it was like, because I always have like 10,000 guitar parts, always just that I'm always trying to add in there. He's like, "You need to chill."
Can you not?
Because so he's like, so how would you play this? And I had to actually think about it. I was like, wow, okay. I
You're
just
gonna
saying.
have to play this at
He
some
wasn't
point.
trying to trick me. He was just asking, but I was like, oh, I guess I need to think about that next time. But it worked out. I know how to play it. There's always a relearning period once you get the song
Congrats.
back, but
Mhm.
I know how to play it. We've been playing it, I think, since
Played
January.
it at like 3 shows maybe now.
I think it's my favorite to play. I don't know if that's just because it's new. Like sometimes that happens. You just get
Mhm.
sick of the old ones, but I don't know. I like it. It's my favorite so far until the next one. But that's how it should be. It's my world.
Yeah. Speaking of live shows, what could somebody expect from a Double Identity live show?
I talk more now, which is
She
new.
does talk more.
Everyone should be really proud of me. You should walk in expecting to be proud of me for that. Just
For the majority of our band's life, Arden wouldn't speak
I don't
at
like
all.
public speaking. It's different.
It's different, but I do this fun little bit before our song Fake, which is about a guy who fakes a British accent. So you know the thing that's like put a finger down if you XYZ
Hmm.
trend from TikTok or whatever from a while back. So I do that. And so I try to throw in, I mean, there's stuff like we have people sign our merch table at shows. We do a different color for every show. So I tell people to go do that. I usually talk to them about our Talking to Ghosts, the Encore CD, which is both EPs plus 5 like physical exclusive bonus tracks. And I try, and then there's like Drop the X. Oh my God, I'm butchering it so bad. It always ends on like put a finger down if you've ever been personally victimized by a boy who faked a British accent. And some people have like come up to us afterwards, they're like, "Oh my God, I do know this guy that fakes a British accent."
Different guy.
And I'm like,
They're always different
why?
guys.
Or now, like, my joke is I'm like, people bring up the UK. I'm like, oh, I wish that place was real. Like, it's
Yeah,
like a
you didn't come up
stupid
with
thing
that
to
joke,
say.
though.
I know, but I say it. But anyway, back to my original
You should
point.
expect to have
I,
fun.
tr- I try to like throw something like random to keep people like also paying attention during the figure down ones. Like
It doesn't always hit, though.
It doesn't
I'll
always
be
hit.
honest.
Like I did one where I was like, put a finger down if you're working late because you're a singer, and like I got
Crickets.
no reaction, and I was like, guys, I think I literally said, I was
Yeah.
like, really? Nobody.
I think
I did one that was like, if you like have read Sunrise on the Reaping, the new Hunger Games book, I
That one
did
did
that
okay.
before. I was like, this is all I'm thinking about. Speak to me about this afterwards. But yeah, I just try to say something like not super unhinged, but like enough to show my interests, I guess.
Hmm.
Sabrina Carpenter in the Hunger Games, or like, top tier.
check. That's it.
That's it.
Two main interests.
Yeah, as of late. I'm just gonna start like throwing in my like random hyperfixations.
Next question.
Like yeah, it's that. Yeah. I'm trying to think. That's probably my like favorite part. And I always write them like right before the show too. I'm like, what
She
should I
does.
say?
We
And
have
then I'm
weeks
like,
and weeks, and we're practicing, and she's just like, "Yeah, I'll just say whatever." And then she literally writes. I have to bring Sharpies with the set list in the folder because
Mhm.
then she'll just be writing. She's like, and then she's showing to me. She's like, "Is this
can
okay?"
I say what joke I really wanted to make that you say I can't make?
It's up to you.
You know that like meme or whatever that's like all men should start in jail?
Hmm.
I just thought that would be funny once, but I don't think it would go over very well. It would like have to for sure be the right crowd.
Yeah.
And our
Yeah.
crowds are now predominantly male,
Mm.
so
So-
I don't think they would find that funny.
No, it would.
That's why I
find it a
vetoed
little
it.
funny.
Yeah.
It's my right to veto it. Well, in practice, I'll just say like random unhinged stuff like that, just because like it gets not boring doing the same set over or the set over and over, but like when you're practicing for a couple hours, I want to like switch it up and make sure Arden and our bassist Starburst are still like listening to my ramblings. So I'll just throw something in there just to see if I can get them to react most of the time. Yeah, if I ever say anything like off script of what I normally say, it's usually to get a reaction out of Arden or Starburst. Not like bad things. I feel like now that I'm saying it out loud, it makes it sound
Well,
like
you
bad,
open with
but-
that all men should start in jail, so like
I'm
I don't
not
think
like
you're gonna get
saying that I
worse.
like believe that necessarily. I'm just saying that that would be an unhinged thing to say to get people's attention.
Hmm.
And then you could see how many people put their fingers down if they agreed, or how many fingers stayed up.
No, she started being like, okay, if you like put all your fingers down, now you have a fist. Because I think we started that joke in practice.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't know what that means, or like, don't do anything with that.
Like
but
exciting violence, unfortunately. I think we got a little off track here. We should have.
so it's like, so the takeaway is like violence at a double identity show? No.
No.
That's
Violence
not
at any show?
violence.
No.
Just like you won't quite know what we're gonna say.
Also,
Yeah.
I mean, you can basically expect the songs that we're gonna play. Although I don't want to.
You're gonna expect that we're gonna play songs?
No,
that we
I mean like
wrote?
the specific
I hope.
songs. Like I have been bullied into adding songs, and like we weren't playing Honeymoon Phase for a
Hmm.
while because we thought that song was cursed because every time we would play it in practice and sound check, it would go perfectly fine. And then for whatever reason during the show, we'd get off the click track, and there was absolutely no rational explanation as to why we did that because we're like we are good at this. Like I promise we know what we're doing. It just didn't make
There's
any
like
sense
a
and it
weird
kept happening.
phenomenon where like tracks and in-ears and everything sounds fine, like great in sound check, and so nothing should change. And then you get to the show and like volumes will be weird or something, which doesn't make any sense because it's like, oh, all the levels are set, nothing should change.
Hmm.
But the
But yeah,
universe
that's
has
not.
other ideas.
And then we thought the curse transferred onto the party because the first time we played it live, we were playing it perfectly fine. And so we sound checked for like 15 minutes before that show, and we were just playing the party over and over because it was new, and we were like, why not?
Hmm.
And it went fine. And then during the show, I was like, what happened? Like we couldn't hear. I was like, what? I was like, this is not happening. We're not transferring
The vibes
the curse.
of the room change. Well, and there's certain songs too, like the rear view, we would almost cut it because it's like 4 minutes long. So when you have like a 30-minute set, like 4 minutes is pretty
Yeah.
long compared to like three, because it's like 4.5. It's like really long. But that's the one song that like everyone sings back.
Everyone's really loud, and also the tracks are softer because it's a more clean guitar leaning song.
Hmm.
So everyone is super loud. Like I've gotten scared before because people start singing and I'm like, wait a minute, like what? Like, you know, that
Because
was
that one wasn't a single, so that's cool.
no, and it's so cute every time everybody yells that was such a scam, what a waste of gas line. Because I thought it was gonna be the by the way, I'm not changing my last name, which people still yell, but I just thought like the gas line was funny because I never expected that to be something that people would yell back at me, and I was like, it was a waste of all of that, but now it's not because this is cool.
So it's worked itself out now.
Yes, it has. That was the point of talking to ghosts, honestly, was to get to that point.
So you guys have been playing a lot of live shows recently. Do you have a favorite that you've played recently?
Ooh, I I don't okay, that's a hard question because this year our first one that we played was at Cobra Lounge,
Hmm.
and I like playing there. Side note about that shit. No, I'm not gonna.
I don't know what you're gonna say, so don't say it.
It's okay. No, it's not like bad. Okay. No, that one was cool because people were doing like the music boxes with the ballerinas, so people
Hmm.
like spin around during our song What She Did.
They
People were
like,
dancing like that, and I was like, this is amazing. No one's ever done that before. So I was like, this is really cool. I don't oh my God. What else? I
We
know we
played a
played.
couple new venues, which is cool.
Yeah.
We have a show coming up. I'm not sure when exactly this episode's gonna be out, but on May 31st, we're playing at Downstairs Subterranean
For the first time.
for the
we're
first
excited.
time, which if you're not from Chicago, you probably don't know that venue, anyone, but we've gone to like a ton of shows there.
Hmm.
So, upstairs. So we're gonna work our way upstairs.
Yeah.
But, it's just really cool to like get to play at a place that we've been so many times and seen so many people.
We played at Basement of the Coven last month, which is in Lombard, if that means anything to anybody. for the first time, and that was really cool. It's a really cool space. It's literally like in a basement. Obviously, you like go through a door.
It's
Like,
like almost
straight
looks like a
down.
trap door.
Hmm.
And
That
like
was
one thing
fun.
about me, I have a hard time walking downstairs, which is like weird. There's just, like nothing physically wrong with me. I just I like my brain thinks I'm gonna fall.
Hmm.
So like a trap door in the
But it
floor
was also
with a
funny
very tiny steep
because
staircase
they had like
and
watch your step and like watch your head, but we're so short that like we were fine.
no,
Like
that
we're
didn't matter.
fine, but like
But just like looking at it, like not having a railing to start, like there was
there
a
wasn't
railing
really.
lower, but not to start going down.
Oh, I don't
So
like that.
like I was like, guys, I'm gonna go down here once when we're gonna play, okay? Like I think I went down a couple more times, but I was like,
They were really nice. They gave us Capri Suns. That was like the
Nice.
highlight of my life. They're like, "There's Capri Suns in the fridge." I was like, "Oh my God, I
Oh,
love
in
it."
the fridge, even better.
They had like a
okay,
little mini fridge. Yeah.
side note off topic, did you see that now they have like, you know, like an apple juice container?
Hmm.
Now they have that of Capri Sun. And
Crazy.
like it feels like
I
it should be
should,
illegal to not have it like in the pouches,
but like,
but
why?
Yeah.
No, that's not the illegal part necessarily. The illegal part is like I shouldn't be able to see the color of the Capri Sun.
Well, I
You know, when they
remember,
have the clear bottom too.
yeah, no, I remember in elementary school, for some reason, I don't know why my class did this, but you could like recycle Capri Suns and like win a prize if you recycled the most
Yeah.
or get money back to your school or whatever. But I remember specifically from doing that, we learned that they had to add the clear bottom because apparently there was like mold in some of them. And they had to
Oh
add the clear
no.
bottom so you could see what was in it.
so you could make sure there wasn't mold in your
Oh
Capri
man,
Sun.
Right.
that just ruined my life, I think. I mean, because
Ah, that's that's humbling.
every time I drink out of a pouch now that does not have a clear bottom, I'm gonna be wondering.
Okay, again, tangent. Box tops are like digital now or
I don't like
something.
that.
That's not cool.
No, like
They're
absolutely
taking,
not.
okay, one thing about me is that I love digital media, not the, yeah, physical
Physical.
media. Oh my
Hmm.
God. I love physical media. Like,
That's why we
how,
still have CDs.
yeah, that's why we still have CDs. That's why I make like the little crochet ghosts to sell at merch and everything. Like, we screen print our own shirts now. Like, I feel like our lives are so digital. Like,
Hmm.
everything, you have to stare at a screen all day. It's like, let me stare at my phone, let me stare at my computer, let me watch TV. Like, we're not to sound
Let me
old.
cut out a box top.
Yeah, let me cut out a dang box top, okay? Like there, I think we're losing track of the plot, you know?
Yeah.
And I mean I
Well, think
like
about it.
digital
We could
art.
decide one day just to take all our music off online and
Right,
nobody can
and then
have it
you
again.
can't, then that's it. That's like when shows are on streaming and then they did that with the Pink Lady show or whatever was on Paramount or something. And
Hmm.
I didn't watch it yet because I was like, I'll get to it eventually. They took it off and you
But
can't
if you
get
have
anywhere.
the DVD, if you have the CD,
That's what also why a lot of our cover art has some sort of physical element to it. Like, I moved it another way, but the party cover art is we literally set a container up where we're sitting right now, put this old karaoke machine that we had in front of here,
from our youth.
and took the picture. So that's like then I ended up cutting out, what have you. And the balloon dog sign is an actual neon little sign that we have that I put the picture of that in,
Hmm.
the screen. So and same with the talking to ghost stuff for Encore and Act 1, not Act 2. And same with the Red Flags and Roses cover and the All on You cover. Like that was an actual phone and like an actual rose that I took a picture of and manipulated. So it's like I feel like you need to have some sort of, I don't know, like realistic thing that you can touch and have.
Yeah.
Like the keepsake
I love a
things.
signed CD. I
Hmm.
love a signed
Oh my
CD.
God, I have like a whole collection on the side of my desk.
Amazing.
And everybody just does vinyls now.
Okay, and I don't love a signed insert unless it's gonna be like the booklet.
Hmm.
You know,
But
like
I get it.
I think a lot of people do the signed insert because they don't want the cover art to leak. I don't know if that's true.
Well,
It's
it
just
could
like
be that,
something
but
I've heard,
also
which makes
it,
sense,
you can
but
just print out the art
doesn't
cards wherever the artist is and sign them. You don't have to pay to ship all of these
yeah, but
CDs.
I'm still a hater and I want
That's
the
fine.
booklet.
You
So
can be a hater.
so yeah. Or like Okay, what do you think? When you have people like sign a CD and they open it and sign like on the CD?
No.
No, the cover,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or
You
the
get
little book.
Yeah,
right.
I'll like sign on the front and then like open it up and like maybe write something, a little message
Well, because we
inside.
do digipacks, so
I might
it's
have some over there actually, but
I
yeah,
can't
there's
see.
no booklet. 'Cause
Yes, that's like
Mhm.
expensive.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
above our pay grade right now. But yeah, I'm like the front, so it's like a display item. Will I display them? No, I'll
I
probably put
actually have a
section
couple
back.
in frames behind me.
You do the
Ooh.
frames. Do you take the CD out then so you can also see the CD, or is it like
No, so I just have the little booklet, and then I just have the CD like in the original
yeah,
case.
nice. That's cool.
That's cute. I have trying to think of like what I think my like rarest signed CD would be. Oh, I have like Taylor ones, Taylor
Wow.
Swift ones, because back in 2019, when she had the Me single CDs, they were signed and the cover art wasn't the cutest, but I was like, you know what? It's $5 for a
Hmm.
signed Taylor Swift CD, absolutely. And then it took them like so long to ship it, they shipped it out with lover booklets instead. So that was like literally the best possible deal. But yeah, I think I have Dove Cameron's first band. I have her signed like
do?
EP, The Girl in the Dreamcatcher. So that's I guess relevant now because Dove is killing it. But
And
I'm like,
Taylor
I
and
was there at the
Chrissy.
beginning, okay? I knew her before boyfriend. But yeah.
Lazy Baby is still that song, all right? I don't care that it's only available like pirated on YouTube. Okay? It's
I
a
mean,
good
we're
one.
not like
You shouldn't pirate art, but if they give you no choice, maybe you should.
I mean, we used to do that as kids. We would get
We
the
had
like,
to. YouTube to MP3?
no, we would go to the library and get CDs. It was
Yeah.
like the collections, the like 2000 or like the top 10 songs, like when they did those CDs. We would get
Mhm.
those and then my mom would then upload them to iTunes.
I did that with Kiss and Tell, Selena Gomez in the Scene.
We
We
have the
got
CD
it.
now.
Well, I bought it years later, but my grandma's library had it, and I was like, "Oh my God." So that was yeah.
You can just burn CDs, people. Like you can
Yeah.
just do that. And I
Don't
think
burn our CDs
don't burn
though.
our
Buy our
CDs.
CD.
But
But
listen, that's the other thing. Is like when you get vinyls and there's no like digital download or anything, and then people want to argue with me in the comment section that vinyls are better than CDs, and I'm like, if you get a CD, you get a digital download automatically because you can just scan it off the CD, so you
Hmm.
technically have two things.
But
With
a
a
lot of
vinyl,
people don't have CD players anymore.
yeah, I don't have a CD player, but I don't care about that, honestly. Well, actually, I think we do have one.
we
Just
have
don't
one
really use it.
somewhere.
But like you,
I would
cars
just
nowadays,
plug it into my computer.
like our car now doesn't have a CD player, and like we skipped our car. Our first car had a
Only a cassette player
yeah, only a cassette player,
and a radio.
and then we completely skipped having a CD player, and now our car doesn't have anything except for like the Bluetooth or you plug your phone in.
Hmm.
It's like maybe I want to sit there and listen to the same song on repeat, and just a CD can do that for me.
Well, I mean, your phone can too, but
But it's the whimsy, okay?
Yeah.
it's not the same vibe. It's like how you can listen to a song a billion times, like on Spotify or whatever streamer you use, and then if you hear it on the radio, it's like exciting.
Hmm.
It's different. It's like my boy Benson Boone. Yeah, I know that guy parasocially. I'm
Your
gonna
boy
listen to
Benson.
yeah. That's Benny, man. I don't know. Even people I don't even listen to that much, I'm like, this is so exciting. Every time I get in the car and That's So True by Gracie Abrams is on, this is my song. It doesn't matter how many times I listen to it on my own. They're playing it on the radio for me.
It's for me.
At 3 o'clock
Just
in
for
the
you.
morning. Exactly.
I feel like we've tangented ourselves
That's to be
very
expected.
far from
That's okay.
the line of questioning, but I fear you knew this would happen.
Oh, 100%. I didn't even
Yeah.
make a script.
Perfect.
Perfect.
We're on the same page.
I figured it would happen again.
Yeah,
Yep.
always does. You gotta like keep us on a leash, otherwise they'll just
Like you need like a buzzer.
like. And another thing about Taylor Swift, it's
What else do you guys want to talk about?
I'm like, it's the Met Gala today, guys.
I could not see myself ever attending the Met Gala.
There's like a lot of stairs at the Met Gala.
Yeah, you could not attend the Met Gala
I was thinking though, like,
if you
that's
attend the
not
Met Gala.
accessible.
No.
That's like I was thinking that today.
If you
when I was looking at the
stop and
pictures.
actually look at the world from the not like ignorant, privileged perspective that like
You can just
we
walk
have,
anywhere
like-
you want.
like you look at everything, you're like, how? Like we were at House of Blues for a show the other day, and the elevator didn't work.
I think they might have like a secondary back elevator, but they're like, yeah, not working. And then, yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Saying,
I
like,
now work at like a senior living facility, so that's all I think about because I do activities and outings. So every time I'm like calling a place or figuring out a new outing, my first question is about accessibility.
Mm-hmm. Well, we've been playing like a lot of shows with stairs where it's like our grandparents would come, but that's like too many stairs. And there's also to like carry super heavy equipment
Yeah.
on like 2 flights of very steep stairs is just like not a good
Just
time.
dangerous.
Exactly, especially for me.
well, that was like at the basement show that we played. They actually had a live stream like upstairs.
And
So
you
if
could hear it
couldn't
because it was
yeah,
right under the
so if
floor
you
and very
couldn't
loud.
get downstairs, then you could just stay up there and watch it from like the
That's
side stage
nice.
view, which was really nice. But a lot of places, don't factor that in. And like, I mean, I'll admit that I, up until a couple years ago when I started doing other work, like I didn't really think too much about that stuff just because I didn't have to. And that's like bad, obviously, to be ignorant in that way. But it's like, okay, but now that you're not, like, then what are you gonna do about it? And I mean,
Yeah.
us being independent but small is like you don't really have that much of a choice as to like where you play and what you can kind of do about that. So like assuming that we get to the point where we have more control over things, like that's definitely something that I want to prioritize because it's like why not? Also,
Yeah.
she can't walk up and down stairs, so like
I
you know.
can, it's just like not at the same pace as others, especially when I'm wearing high heels, which I usually do wear to the shows. So then I'm like, don't want to break my ankle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how Taylor Swift like prances around on stage for 3 hours in those high heels.
Practice.
But like still, I don't
My ankle would roll.
I have the boots that I normally wear for shows. They're over there. They're big.
They're
like,
over there like
heavy-ish.
anyone else could
Yeah, you just don't
imagine.
and I've started to wear like my Converse up until like I have to change for the show, and like then the next day I'll like wake up and be like in so much pain because like the shoes are like heavy, you know? And I'm like,
You gotta practice.
I guess,
Yeah.
but like at a certain point I'm like, why am I doing this? Does the fit that good? And then I just bought another pair of heels that were literally $8. That I'm like, I think I could do it as I'm like walking in the aisle, like in the store. I'm like, they're a little tall, but I think I could. And now next time you
They're
see
a
me
little
wear 'em-
tall after only having them on for 15 seconds.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, can I jump around in these? Are they sturdy enough? It'll probably be okay. I'm probably gonna wear them at the show, at the end of the month. So we'll see if I'll end up posting one of those in the hospital. Don't text because I like broke my ankle. But
Real ones
okay.
know.
Yeah, real ones know. I've never done that, but I love when people post on their Instagram stories and they're clearly looking for attention from like one person. It's not me. It's never me. But like,
It's like the modern day Great Gatsby.
yeah, like
Yeah.
I just think that's so fun.
You gotta
I love a little
respect that.
drama, you know. I never find out, obviously, but it's just I don't know. It's fun. That's
Yeah.
just a completely random tangent. Little fun fact about me. It's fun when they're a little messy and it doesn't involve me.
Yeah, I love the drama when it doesn't involve me.
Yes.
Oh,
If it involves me,
100%.
that's not cool.
If
No.
people say they don't like that, I think they're lying.
100%.
That's like just not true. Or the whole thing about how
Look at
like
reality TV. What
the
do you
whole
think
thing
that
about
is?
how guys like will be like, oh, I'm sure you've seen it online, like, oh, my best friend broke up with his girlfriend of like 10 years, and then the guy's girlfriend is like, well, what happened? And he's like, oh, I don't know. Like, you didn't ask?
Also, do you not care about your friends? Like that's that's
Do you not have like a single
character
critical
flaw.
thought? Did it not like just naturally occur to you to be like, oh, what happened, even if you didn't care? I don't know.
Hmm.
Boys, can you weigh in the comments?
Why don't you ask follow-up questions?
We know you love the drama. Why do you lie?
Everyone loves the drama. That's why reality TV does so well.
Exactly. It's like you don't even care if it's true. And that's
I
why
walk
people
into
like
every single reality TV thing. It's all scripted. It's all fake. Like that's how
Mhm.
my brain sees it.
A lot of it is.
it doesn't take the enjoyment
It is
away
very fabricated
because
though.
it's still like a show. I mean, look at any like internet drama. Barring like, people being very problematic for like
You mean
Yes.
legitimate things,
vlogging
obviously.
stuff?
But no, just like stupid
Oh,
celebrity
like drama
beef.
on the internet. Okay.
Yeah, that like doesn't matter or like never existed, but like fandoms make it up or something.
I
Mhm.
would do fake beef. I feel like that would be fun.
Who would
It's
you
like
want fake beef with?
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like
You do like a fake PR relationship and then
I would 100% do that, by the way.
like you break up and everybody has songs about each other, but the
I would
whole
do
time
that.
it's fake. Yeah,
would
but
do it.
then I feel like that would be like a breeding ground for like there to somehow like
I'd
that
fall
beef
in
to
love in
turn
the
real.
process though. I would. I'm not that strong. I'm not gonna pick someone to fake fall in love with that I wouldn't
Fake
actually like.
relationship
It's like a
to
rom-com.
enemies
Yeah.
to lovers to
No, it's gonna start as enemies, I think. I think it should
enemies to
start as
fake dating
yes.
to lovers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just real good pals. I don't know. Okay. Like every single music video you like almost kiss and like,
It's like a whole saga.
yeah.
That'd be interesting.
See, heard it here first.
A
Now
soundtrack of our
if
lives.
you do it, people are gonna be like, "Oh, that's fake," and then I'm gonna be like, "Actually, I've been
Is it
married for
though?
a year, so
Is it?
Nobody will ever know.
exactly." And that's how it should be. It's none of your business.
It's like the other TikTok sound that's like, I need to calm down.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Keep
privacy
it
doesn't
over
exist
real.
anymore.
What?
Privacy doesn't exist anymore.
No,
And
it's scary.
It's yeah. That's like a big trepidation I feel sometimes when I'm like pushing to do the band stuff, honestly. It's like you're pushing to get more eyes on you, and
Mhm.
then like that has consequences.
Yeah.
So I don't
Well, and then everybody like hates on Chapel Roan for being like,
I'm like,
hey,
good for her.
don't stalk my family. And everybody's like, you're ungrateful.
Yeah.
Like, well,
Not really. If it was your family, how would you feel?
exactly.
And like that is really I'm like
She's
really
like,
scared.
don't grab me on the street, please.
I saw an interview with Billie Eilish the
What a
other day,
monster.
and she had to get like 5 restraining orders in like a few years or something. I think with different people. I don't know, because people were like breaking into her house and stalking her, and I'm
It's
like,
terrifying.
they
everybody
want-
acts like, oh, it just comes with the job. That is going
No.
to rewire your brain and your body, like dramatically and
Also, like,
traumatically.
it comes with the job, says who?
Or like the
Right? Like,
paparazzi.
why?
Like I saw a thing about Justin Bieber and the paparazzi, and it was like a like over the years thing, and I'm like, he's so nice to them. I'd be screaming.
That's just professional stalking.
They're like, it's our job. Why? Why?
Yeah.
What do you mean? That's your job. Like that's not
Like,
okay.
what if people just like stop paying them for photos?
Well, and I don't know anybody that is a genuine fan of an artist or a celebrity or whatever that's like, oh, I'm so glad that they had their life disrupted so I could see a
Right.
picture of what they were wearing on a Tuesday afternoon.
Taken on like a binocular camera, family neighborhood
Like
that's really
that's none of my
blurry.
business.
Yeah.
I don't need like
I don't know how could you ever leave the house, you know?
No,
If-
that's why artists that like remain anonymous or like they wear masks
They
or
had a
whatever
name.
is like amazing.
Marshmallow, Blue Man Group.
no, I saw a video and they were exposing the Blue Man
Yeah, but like
Group.
that's illegal. Like I think I saw that too, but
Yeah,
I
I didn't want to see it. I didn't know what I was looking at. I was just swiping.
Who else?
I
is
work
there?
at the theater in Boston where Blue Man Group plays.
Oh,
Did you,
amazing.
can you confirm that that's what they look like?
What,
I
blue?
mean, I know what they all look like. I see them like every day when I'm working.
Like I'm gonna send you a video. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna send it to you.
Well, I think there's also Blue Man Group in Chicago.
I don't
They
know.
closed actually.
word.
Chicago closed.
Oh, has
No?
has it always been the same guys, or do they
No,
swap them
they
out?
were young. The
We
guys
have
that I
like
know were
5
young.
guys and they kind of rotate through. Like, you know, sometimes they'll get another job or they'll move cities or they'll find something else to do. It's like any
Seems like
job.
people like that's the way to do it because then it's immortal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not the same guys because they would have been like 0 years old.
Well, I don't know.
The guys that I saw were like our age, I think. I assume everyone's
Okay,
my
well,
age.
I can't.
It's hard to tell when they're all blue.
They weren't
Exactly.
blue. They weren't blue. It was them like walking in.
Oh.
I was like,
Oh.
no, it was like just they like walked in off the street.
And they're just like some
getting
guy.
ready to go. Yeah, it was just some guy.
It's funny.
This was like months ago also, so I'm trying to like.
Now all of a sudden we're gonna get like a bunch of Blue Man Group videos on Instagram, like as soon as we hang up here.
Our phones are listening.
Oh, yeah, it's creepy.
They are. You can tell me. I believe.
I
several
mentioned
things.
something the other day at Arden got like an ad for it.
Yeah,
today.
I did. Our phones are always listening, and when you update your iPhone, it ruins it. I don't care. I don't care. Come at me. I'm right.
I do.
So have
hate
you
it.
never updated?
No, and then I just updated my phone because I
It
had
po-
to
It gave me a pop up
in order
today
to
of
use
like,
Spotify
"Do you
for
wanna update?"
artists because it was like, oh, you have to update. I was like, okay, girl, I got you. And then it said, no, you have to update your phone in order to update the app. So I was like, fine, I guess I'll do it. And now it runs super slow. It keeps freezing. And there's no way because it was working perfectly fine. And I don't want to buy a phone that's going to last me maybe 4 years if I'm lucky for like the price of a guitar. Like a nice
Yeah,
guitar.
we
You know
use
what I
this
mean?
every single day.
Mm-hmm.
It's the principle of the thing. Why
But if
do
you buy it now, before they come in from China and are tariffed, you'll save a lot
I know
of money.
that's my thing. It's like I need
Yeah.
to make the purchase now.
You gotta
and
buy
don't-
what's in stock before they have to order more.
Right, and now they
Exactly.
all have like the AI on it. I don't want any of that stuff.
I
Like
think you can turn it off.
Just
so I
get
was
a flip
trying to
phone.
get it- Well, yeah.
honestly, I would, but like it's hard to text on those because our first phone was a flip phone.
You could do a
Can I
slide
do
up.
so on a flip
with a
phone?
keyboard?
I don't think so.
No, do you know how much that would benefit my mental health if I didn't have a smartphone? Too much. I'd be too powerful.
My
I
best
should-
friend did that for a while.
Did it
And
work?
was it good?
Yeah, and then she went back to her iPhone because she had that for like GPS and stuff. Because
I'd be lost.
yeah,
that
exactly.
nice?
Yeah.
And then she was like paying 2 phone bills because you still had to pay to get service. So she's like, "This is stupid," and she regrets going back to the iPhone. But
I really
She didn't
want to
wanna
get
pay
like,
2
a
bills.
separate work phone, but again, I don't want to pay double, for like a separate phone.
you could do a double identity phone.
I wanted to do
That
that.
would
I
be
wanted to
pretty
do.
slay.
I want to do because the party is like calling. I was like, oh, I
Well, a
wanted
lot
to
of
set
our
it up
songs are with
where
that,
like
yeah.
people could call the number and then hear the thing. But I was like, I don't
It
think.
turns out that's like really expensive.
Yeah, it turns out that's not that easy. But yeah, I've done like Instagram breaks before, and then my life got better, and then I immediately like fell back into the.
It's funny how those things work.
We are not meant as
Okay,
a
I hate
species
to know about
to
everything all
know
the time.
about so many things.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if you've seen those posts that say that too. I didn't come up with this, but it's like when you're constantly being bombarded with information, and then it's like, why can't I sleep or turn my brain off? Well, like,
Because I'm
you have to
panicking about
process
something
so much
happening
stuff.
across the world that I have no control over.
and it's all my
Right.
fault somehow. Like, we're not, I don't know.
How do we go from talking about the party to like
We're
existential
just-
crisis?
It's okay though. That's what the people want. I
Yeah, it's
think.
your soundtrack, so it can be whatever.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. I'm not an audiobook girly, but I love the graphic audiobooks. Have you heard of those?
No.
It's like cinematic audiobooks, so it's like
Oh,
a
yes,
full
yeah.
cast. Yeah. So I'm listening to A Court of Thorns and Roses now. But I started with Fourth Wing and they keep pushing.
I've only read, listened to Fourth Wing and Iron Flame, so no spoilies, people. Don't be messaging me like, oh, you read that? No, I'm not caught
They
up.
keep pushing back the release date for the third book, audiobook, but like the book is out.
Mhm.
So I'm like I think I saw Spoily today. No. But so I'm like desperately trying to avoid spoilers, but I also like the reels are cute, but like you can't interact with any of them
'Cause then
because
you
then the
get a
algorithm is
bunch.
like, you want to see stuff about Fourth Wing. And I'm like, I do, but I don't want to see like the ending of the third book because they keep pushing back the audiobook release.
Okay,
Mhm.
one thing I'll say about the graphic audiobooks is I need, you know how they have like obviously like movie soundtracks? I
Yeah.
need it for that though. Because like I'll get distracted sometimes listening to a scene that's supposed to be like a certain way. And like they have like a really sick guitar riff in the back, and I'm like,
Yeah.
nice. Then I'm like, I have to like go back because I wasn't listening. And I'm like, can I just listen to that, please? Without take their talking out. I don't want to know what's going on. I need the instrumental.
Well, I like borrow them through the library. Support your local library.
Love the
everyone.
library.
But and I have a tendency to like think I have more time than I do. So I was literally up till 4 in the morning last night listening to A Court of Mist and Fury, and then I set my alarm to get up like 2 hours early for work so that I could finish the audiobook because it was gonna return at like noon today. And I was like, I need to finish. So, and I did. And I did. But it's like a 14-week
You know
wait for
you can just
one
check it out
audiobook.
again, right?
What?
You can check it out again at another
Yeah,
point.
but it's like a wait list.
If people are
They
waiting,
like
it doesn't let
they
you.
only have like 2 copies usually or
Which
something.
spirit, they give you like 25 days. It just feels like a bigger
It's
mental
21.
load to start a graphic audiobook for some
Well, when I
reason.
listen to
don't
an
know.
audiobook, I need to be like doing something else, but it has to be something like,
Mindless.
mindless.
Yeah. You can't
Like I
be
don't
too
right, but I
too
don't like to
busy.
like just sit and do nothing when I
One
listen
time,
to it. So
one time I was like, oh, I'll just lay down on the couch and listen to this. I was home by myself. Maybe 10 minutes later, the fire alarm goes off. I like whip my blanket up. I'm like getting up. The kitchen's full of smoke. I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like,
what was it? Something in
it
the
was
oven?
something in the oven. And
You
like,
should have been paying attention to that.
it wasn't
probably.
burning. It was like something had dripped in the oven and then it
Mm.
made smoke. So I like opened the
You're like,
door.
oh, is this in the audio?
And I was, yeah, I thought it was in the audiobook at first, but I was, so
Like when people put like sirens in songs and then
Yes, I'm always driving
yeah.
like, wait, where's the
Yeah, sometimes I have to, or like
that's just
it'll
mean.
sound like a yell or like something, and I'll like whip off my headphones, and I'm like, what? And then I have to like rewind
Some
it a
people,
little
they
bit.
gotta be putting whispery stuff in there. They gotta, because sometimes it's just too, I don't know.
But I think it's really cool every time you listen to a song like in headphones, and you notice all like the little
Mm-hmm.
extra stuff. Like
Every
I love
Water Parks album ever.
I love like the panning. We do that a lot in our songs of like. But then if you like have one headphone that goes out or something, then you're like, oh.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, where's this thing? But yeah. Like my life's kind of crazy.
It's just reading.
Yeah,
That's all you
I
do
meant
is
like
read.
sue me.
It's not bad. It just is.
Hey, I like to doom scroll and I like to read, okay? I'm just
Get a flip
girl.
phone and pick up a book.
That's the and don't trust AI. That's the takeaways of
That's a takeaway from today.
yeah.
My friend sent me a video of this bug and she was like, oh my gosh, it's so scary. And I was like, homie, that's not real. And it's getting better. Like it was hard. I was like, that just doesn't seem like it would be possible. And then I looked in the comments and I'm just like, yeah, it's AI, it's not real. And then I went back to her. I was like, that's not real. And she's like, okay, good. I'm like, why are you taking their word for it and then my word for it? And you absolutely no research in the middle. You think this bug is scary and it's real somewhere and like gonna come for you, but you're not gonna Google it?
I feel like we're losing critical thinking
We
skills.
are like all the chat GBT
GPT.
stuff. I don't even know what it is. I don't even know. But I'll like be on websites now and or like
You try to like open up an email, like to write an email. It's like, do you
we'll
want AI
resubmit
to
for
write
things
it? I'm
where
like,
it's
no.
already summarized. Like it's short enough that it doesn't have to be summarized. It'll be like, oh, do you want like AI to like summarize this for you? I'm like, it's 3 sentences. Literally, how are they gonna summarize that? Like, I can read it. Thank you very much. I don't know. I don't know, man. I think everything can be used for good, and then there's the line, and we've crossed it. So
I think with our discussion of people stalking celebrities, I think that line's been crossed.
or like the
Many
AI,
moons
you should
ago.
not be allowed to make AI videos of people,
Hmm.
and that should not be a hot take. Like, why do I have to be like, oh, did they actually say that? Or like,
That should be
like,
illegal.
yeah, like when
Yes.
it's like, oh, Taylor Swift song leaked, but it's not actually her. It's like, well, sometimes you can tell and sometimes you can't. Like, what happens?
Travi made it to the big game.
That was It would be funny though if like she put something out like that you were like, oh, there's no way, but it was actually her. It was just ridiculous.
That
I'd
would be
respect
funny.
that. I would like that a lot. That would bring me joy, I think. Anyway.
Mike, you got anything else for us as before we tangent?
We'll just
More?
talk forever.
I mean, I can ask the last question if you want.
What is
'Cause-
it? We'll talk for
Hit
20
me.
minutes about
Right,
it.
it will go on for a little while. It is, what is the soundtrack of your life?
Like,
Wait, am I picking
currently-
an album or like a song?
It is whatever you want it to be.
Oh no. Hold on. I'm pulling up.
Oh, I don't think my
Okay, the
phone's up
new
here.
Knox album,
Sounds good.
amazing. His debut album,
Going,
Gone. We just saw him a couple weeks ago, and I mean his show's always amazing because his songs just go so hard. But let's see what else. The
It's
party,
The Party.
Yeah.
by Double Identity.
It's a great one.
Because I'm just partying constantly.
The
I always just
Somerset's
go.
new song, Adidas.
That's not the soundtrack of my
No,
life.
it's not like the sad. No, I'm just like picking songs. I take that back. I'm just picking songs that are good that I've been listening
The
to.
new Jensen McCrae album is so good. I don't know if you've heard it, but Praying for Your Downfall. It's good. It's a great one. Tuesday is a great one. Novelty.
The
Honestly, the whole
soundtrack to
album.
my
the
life
whole
is
thing.
the Fourth Wing graphic audio.
Yeah, the graphic audio instrumentals. Yeah, I would say-
Instrumentals. Yeah, the Knox album is gonna be my pick.
Also,
I'm scrolling through my Spotify.
Also, That's So True by Gracie Abrams. That song is always going to be my song. And Death Wish, did you hear that one? The live?
Hmm.
So good.
It
It's
was.
so good. Like, I listen to it and I'm like, again, you know, that's like, again, like that
Yeah.
TikTok sound. That's me with that song. I just think there's something so cool about when, you know, artists can capture that live element. Like that's why I like voice memos a lot for songs, because it's like there's just something
There's
that
like
you
a
capture
rawness
in the
Yeah.
room that is, it's just,
The vibes
better.
are immaculate.
and then like the studio version doesn't, it cannot capture that same thing. It can't evoke the same emotion. It can still be really good, but that's why it's dangerous. People play stuff live before you get the studio version, because then
Well, I feel like
you're
that's
comparing
like
them.
Taylor's albums versus Taylor's version. It's
Mhm.
like you're always gonna have the nostalgia like hits different of the original ones, even if technically they're not as like polished or like good
Yeah.
sonically as the new ones. Because it's just the vibe.
The guitar tone for the one song, is it I think it's
Style.
Style for 1989 TV does not match with the one on the original, and I thought I wouldn't notice. I noticed.
They're like Arden's.
I
not
know it
gonna
was
know this.
intentional,
Jack
but
Antonoff's in the studio. Like Arden's not gonna know this one.
I'm like very, I don't know, I'll notice the guitar tones, but other stuff I will not notice at all. Like you could sing it different and I'd be like, yeah, okay, but I don't know.
But yes, Knox album, final answer. If I had to pick a specific song,
I love how you answer that like she asked you. Like, well, that, you know, if I had
I'll pick.
could
I'll
interview
pick,
herself.
I'll pick Now and Then, which is the first track.
We're not in our Now and Then era yet, but I like the
Well, it's just that's the soundtrack of my life right now.
Praying for Your Downfall by Jensen McCrae. Because it's about like not praying for, it's like I'm finished praying for your downfall.
Mhm.
I don't
Not
let
me
things,
though.
not me though. Think out there. Yeah, that's gonna come back and bite me probably.
Which that's a good stage of your life to be in, to not be praying for
Yeah.
that. Because we've
But,
all
like-
had that moment where breakup, friend breakup, whatever it is, you're like, I don't wish them the worst, but I also do.
Yeah,
Yeah, like you don't. Like
I don't
you don't
want you to get hit by a
them to
bus,
be
but,
like
like if you did,
really. You don't want them to be like harmed, but you also like don't want them to be doing like way better
Right.
either.
is that I feel like that's
like
a
I don't
thing.
want
It's like
you to
can-
lose. I just want to win better.
Yeah,
Yes, no, that's
do
a
good
thing.
if I'm doing great. But I
Yeah.
feel like that's not fully letting it go. Like that's you definitely still have some unresolved.
Sure, but like I feel like you need spite to fuel
Do
you
you
a
need to
little
resolve
bit.
everything all the time though? Is like the other question. Everybody acts like, oh, you gotta heal, you gotta let it go. In Red Flowers and Roses, when I say it's not like me to let things go, that's true. I'm not gonna let things. I hold grudges, and that's okay.
What is it? Forgive but don't forget.
Yeah. But like, why should I forgive you if
Well,
you're not
it's
sorry?
also the thing of like if someone treats you poorly, you owe it to yourself not to like let them come back into your life and treat
Mhm.
you poorly or like let them.
That's why you're not
Like you don't
forgetting.
have to coddle their feelings for making you feel bad.
That's the
Right.
people pleaserness. But that's also, I think, a very like growing up as a female thing. You're kind of conditioned to like put everyone else ahead of you. Not to make
Yes.
it philosophical the end here, but I think that's true. I think it's that we're taught to cater to, men's feelings and girls can hurt girls also.
Yes.
Listen to our songs, man. That's not the case in a lot of them.
Well, the songs actually aren't really gendered, so
No,
it can fit whoever.
that's on purpose.
It can prey on the downfall of whoever you like.
If you wanna.
They're gender neutral downfalls. Spread chaos wherever you go.
Yeah. You ever see those things that's like, oh, this is on TikTok. It's like this is how to like hex someone or like
I'm like, we don't
I'm
need
like,
to.
why are you just giving like let's say that's true because why shouldn't it be true, first of all? Like why are you just giving out that information? Like I feel like I can't trust you. Like
Form a
why
secret society.
yeah.
A
But like
cult, if you will.
yeah. But it's like why are you giving that information out to anyone on TikTok? You know they're gonna use that for harm.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
gonna hex you.
Yeah, like
They're
have
spreading
an
the chaos.
obligation. I feel like how doctors take an oath. I feel like if you're a witch, you need to take an oath to not hurt people. But like at the same time, if you're really like, oh, this is how you do this, like somebody like something's gonna go down.
Yeah.
And I would believe it. Why not?
I can't wait to see you
I
write
think-
the
I think-
synopsis for this.
I think this could be
episode.
real too if we're talking about it. Like, why not?
Well, of course, we talked to them on the last two EPs. Well, thank you for having us. I know
That's
I know
okay. Yeah. I love how you guys
ramble.
talk. It's so fun.
See, like that's what you can expect at a double identity show, especially afterwards at merch.
Afterwards, look out.
I just be yapping. So, yeah.
So, for all of our listeners who want to stay updated on you guys, hear the new music when it eventually comes out, and potentially see you live, where can they find you?
You can find us on Instagram under Double Identity Band, but disclaimer, on Spotify and all streaming, we changed the band name now, so it's Double Identity in all caps, and the O is like, there's a name for it, I don't know what it is.
It's the O with the slash through it.
Yeah, so all of the new music will be under there. So everything Talking to Ghosts and before is staying up under Double Identity Band, but all the new stuff is going to be under Double Identity. I know that's confusing when you're not seeing it written out.
Go
But-
to Double Identity Band on Instagram
Yes.
and it'll all be linked for you in the bio. So there will be no confusion.
Just gotta click that link. And it's also on our website. Everything's up there.
DoubleIdentityband.com.
And if you buy the digital download of the party, there's a picture of our cat that you'll get.
Oh.
Because I can do whatever I want. And I was like, funny. So I'm sort of telling people, but like not really. Because I want to see if anyone does it and then
Like
says
notices
something
that
about
you
it.
attached a photo for no
Yeah, I mean,
reason.
I didn't test it out, to be honest, but it's in there. Just a little treat. See if you get the media straight from us, then you get perks, okay?
Yeah.
As you should.
Who doesn't want a picture of your cat?
Yeah, exactly. And if you don't want one, you're a monster and shouldn't listen to us anyway. And that's all I have to say about that.
Well, thank you guys so much for talking to me today.
Thank you for having us
you.
and letting us just ramble.
I can't believe it's been so long.
I know.
We can't wait as long. Just call us.
I have the keychain you sent us
Yeah?
with the name on it. It's literally on like the table right next to my bed.
Oh.
So I see it all the time. Yeah, I should have brought it in here.
You
could
do.
have
I think
shown
mine's
people.
in the shadow box, I believe. So I cannot just take it out. but I can look at it and say, "My friend, I miss you." Okay, I'm gonna stop rambling now.
Okay. Well, have a nice rest of your day.
You too.
You
Thank you
too.
so much for having us. This